Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure wave, Kang. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And today we continue looking at the last Marvel Legends wave of 2020. It is, of course, the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure wave. And have I saved the best figure in that wave till last? Quite possibly, as today we are looking at Kang, the time-conquering villain that we have needed an update for quite a long time. The Toy Biz version held up for a while, but this one undoubtedly knocks it off the throne. And yeah, very happy to be adding Kang to the collection, as I haven't got the previous Kang, so I needed one anyway, and I was holding out for the Hasbro update, and here he is, all new sculpt as well. Not even sure where they're going to find the reuse for this guy, but no complaints from me. Very much looking forward to getting this Kang open. He's even going to be in the MCU soon enough as well, so even more people are going to know about Kang. So you get the Build-A-Figure piece in the box, he gets a gun or a blaster of some sort, some interchangeable hands, but there he is in his purple and green glory. So on the side of the box, we're getting a comic image of Kang. On the back of the box, we're getting the promo picture. Then we get a little write-up that reads, born in the 31st century, Kang employs time travel and hyper-sophisticated technology to conquer all of time. And then, as always, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. Today we're looking at Kang. So as I said, this guy is somehow related to Reed Richards some way or another. So he's definitely intelligent. He's a time-traveling maniac. So let's get him open. So here we have Kang out of the packaging with his interchangeable hands, his little blaster, and then of course the Build-A-Figure piece, the last one we need to build the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. So you know what to do, find the playlist and come back, because my next review will be the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. But today is all about Kang, and as I said, have I saved the best figure in this wave till last? It's going to take some beating to beat Falcon, as I've really wanted that, but we may have a contender with Kang. So let's take a closer look. So firstly, taking a closer look at the head, and it's very nicely done. It genuinely looks like a person's head is inside some sort of helmet. I think the proportions are really nice, and there's definitely a bit of white or silver on the pupils of the eyes, which I really like. It does sort of shine a little bit and does look menacing. There is a ball joint there, so you can get him posed up. I like the lines with the light blue over the dark blue as well. It definitely stands out amongst the purples and greens, and yeah, it looks nice and clean, looks really good. I like the expression. It's like, it's evil, but it's also neutral. It's like he's just neutrally evil, if that makes sense. But yeah, the collars, all one solid sort of sculpted piece on top of this overlay, but it looks seamless the way it's all attached. So as I said, this whole upper torso is like an overlay over a body, it seems. You can see the bodies in there. If I pull them to the side, you can see it's like a rubbery piece attached to a body, and then the ball joint is hidden very cleverly under the bout. So there's range with moving forward and back, but it's hidden with the design of his like sort of cloth sort of goods. So it's not cloth's goods, but it does have a sort of textury feel, and it's sort of a sort of rubbery plastic. The texture is different to the elbows and the arms, but it does all look like it's sort of one outfit. And it's like he's wearing some sort of green sort of cloth outfit with like these purple gloves and these thigh-high sort of boots. And you can see that the swivel is very hidden under those thigh-high boots. So yeah, maybe Kang's been out on the town. But still, there's that rubbery sort of bout piece with the rubbery sort of bit underneath as well, so it all looks like one sort of triangle piece. And yeah, just looks really well. It's like, obviously it's an action figure, but when the articulation is hidden as well as it is here, it just looks so good, people. So let me zoom out a minute and just see what this articulation is like. So again, should mention no pins on the elbows at all, and the cut is so nice. So it does go past 90, and then again with these puffy elbows, it just looks natural. It looks really nice. It looks like the creases are naturally there as he's bent his elbow down onto the knees. You can see no pins there at all, and again, doesn't stop the articulation. Beautiful double jointed knees. He can kick his own butt through time, no problem at all. Look at that. Just so nice when it's done right. So this is the way figures need to be made from now on. Just looks so clean on both sides. Again, they can't seem to paint that serial number a different colour, but one issue at a time, people. One issue at a time. But yeah, just again, it's an action figure, but the articulation is hidden so well. So the elbows do have a nice deep cut. Both of them will go past 90, no problem at all. Again, maybe the soft, say soft goods, but the rubbery plastic here will hinder the shoulders going up further. But you can still get the arm spinning all the way around. You can see how it will just stretch there a little bit on the shoulder. Again, the waist there is sort of all one big ball joint. The head does have a sort of pivot in there, so if I take the head off, you'll see that it's just a normal ball joint. So you can get further forward and further back. You just got to be careful. So there you go, I've just popped it off, but you can see how you can definitely still get the head further forward and back on the pivot there. And then again, as I said, knees, double joints, great. And then feet, look at that, decent range, and then a beautiful ankle pivot. So for a brand new body, which is completely unique for this one character, bravo Hasbro, you've done a great job. It looks so good. So let's start looking at what else he comes with. So as you can see, first set of hands are fists. Second set are these Frankenstein-type grabby hands. So you can see there, Kang's gonna get ya. But yeah, more monologue, evil sort of generic hands, if you will. He's plotting, he's powerful, he's majestic. So yeah, they're pretty good for what he has. And he also has one other hand, which is a trigger hand. So that means he's got a gun. So here we have Kang with his gun. So he gets like this futuristic blaster. And as I said, he does have a trigger finger hand, when the hand will go in there nicely, as you can see. And there's a quick look at the gun as well. All sort of gunmetal grey. And I'm sure this is a reuse from another Marvel Legend gun. I'm sure maybe Cable or someone. But yeah, we've definitely seen that before. But now Kang comes with it. And he will hold it nicely in one hand. If you want Kang to be using his gun, there you go, he can point and aim, and I'm sure we can also try and get him in a nice pose as well, where his other grippy hand can sort of hold it and he's ready to shoot or whatever. But yeah, you can do your own poses, but yeah, he has a gun if that's what your Kang wants. And just for a quick villain comparison, considering I had these on the table right next to me, as I've already reviewed Go-Caster in this very Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure wave already, and then his Ultron as well, but we are getting a more updated classic of Ultron very soon. So yeah, they're those two. But if I bring in another figure from this wave, it is of course Thunderstrike. These are looking very nice. So again, all the comic figures that we've got in this wave have been so impressive. Like, here's Falcon. So we got Falcon, Go-Caster, Kang and Thunderstrike, all updates of previous figures or brand new figures for our comic displays. So again, this is how you get got with these Gamerverse waves. They give us comic characters that are desirable. Like, we can't skip these waves when they've got figures this good in there. Like, honestly, so hard to pick which one's the best, but Kang may be it. So final thoughts, this is a great Kang figure. This is technically the last single packed Marvel Legends I'm going to be reviewing in the year 2020. And 2020 has been a crazy year, but we may have ended it on a high here because this is a great action figure. And this may even jump straight to the top of my top 10 list, which is going to be on the channel very soon. So make sure you subscribe and stick around for that. But again, final thoughts on this Kang. All new body, pinless, the paint's great, the colours are great, the interchangeable hands are a nice touch. Maybe an interchangeable head with a different expression would have took it over the edge, which would have been perfect, but something else, make it a deluxe and give us a throne. There you go, I'm just being really nitpicky, but I'm gonna have to rely on a 3D printing friend to help me out because Kang definitely needs a throne. But yeah, this Kang figure is 100% the best Kang action figure we have, full stop, from any era, any line, easy. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But if you're like me and you like this Kang, let me know as well in the comments below. But find the videos tab, find the playlists, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button. Help the tiny channel grow. And if you're in a position to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon. Links in the description below. And make sure you can tweet me on Twitter as well at Dan Who Reviews. Thank you very much. And as always, my name is Dan W. And this is the last video of 2020. Have a good new year, and I shall see you on the next one.